Welcome to Hayward Connect. I'm Bruce Porter, Director of Marketing Communications, and we're here with Ray Denkewicz, Director of Sanitization and Chemical Automation for Hayward Pool Products. And Ray, I want to thank you very much for coming here.
You're welcome, my pleasure.
We recently came out with an exciting new product called Salt and Swim 3C. Would you mind telling everyone about this exciting new product?
Oh, absolutely. It's a very exciting product. Salt and Swim 3C was born out of voice of customer research that we did around the country, where we learned that consumers really love salt chlorine generation technology for their pool, but they would like to have it at a more attractive price point. And so we set about that task of designing a system that was truly affordable and delivered all the tremendous benefits that salt chlorine generation is known for. Salt and Swim 3C delivers on three key promises to the consumer. Number one, comfort. Two, convenience. And three, cost savings. And I'd like to explain a little bit more about each.
Absolutely.
Salt chlorine generation technology delivers an unimaginable, unparalleled swimming experience for consumers. The water, due to the mild salinity, is amazingly soft and silky. Consumers rave about it all the time. We get tweets and blogs all the time from consumers about how they love it.
I want to ask a question. Does this mean that when you get out of the water, you don't have that chlorine smell or that dry, itchy feeling that you want to run in and take a shower?
Absolutely correct. What's the beauty of salt chlorine generation technology is that after you swim, you don't feel the need to shower because you don't have that chlorine odor. And that's because of the automatic generation of the chlorine doesn't give you the chemical highs and lows that you would experience with traditional chemical chlorine use.
That's fascinating. That's fascinating.
So also on the convenience side, the consumer doesn't have the need to run back and forth to the store to lug buckets of chlorine or jugs of chlorine, depending on whether they're using liquids or tablets. All of that's eliminated because the chlorine's being generated automatically in the pool.
By the use of salt, correct?
Yes.
So how much salt do you have to put in your pool for a normal sized pool? Because there is the introduction of salt into the water at some point in time.
Correct. So salt chlorine generation works on the principle of adding about 1 teaspoon of salt per gallon of water.
Oh,
and that's done at the outset of the installation of the product, which I want to talk to you about a little bit more because the installation is a breeze. So with a little bit of salt in the water, the electrochemical cell automatically generates the chlorine that the consumer needs, which is why it eliminates the need for them to run back and forth to the store carrying literally tons of chlorine from the store to their backyard to maintain it in a traditional way. Another benefit of Salt and Swim 3C is the third C, cost savings. And what we're teaching consumers around the country, and they're responding to it famously, is that salt chlorination can actually save them money. How much money? About 50% over what they're currently spending on traditional chlorine.
50%?
Yes, it is true. It's amazing when you actually look at the economics of buying trichlor tablets for $2.59 a pound, $2.79 a pound, whatever the going price is, depending on the region of the country. And you compare that to the cost of the chlorine that you can make yourself in your own pool, it's literally half the cost. And if they're using liquid chlorine, okay, which sells for about, anywhere from $2.50 to $3 a gallon, the savings are equally as great. So I would say with Salt and Swim 3C, you can make chlorine for about $1.20 a pound, or you can buy it at the store for $2.59. A tremendous savings. Or in the case of liquid chlorine, you're making the equivalent of chlorine at about $1.20 a gallon versus spending $3 at the store for the same kind of product.
That's fantastic. And it doesn't matter where you live in the country, correct? There's a savings no matter what state you live in?
Yes, we've done surveys from Maine to Washington to Arizona to Florida, and consumers are going to save 50% or more no matter where they live by buying Salt and Swim 3C. It's a tremendous product.
Outstanding. Now, let me ask you a question. Does this fit on any size pool?
Well, actually, that product, Salt and Swim 3C, is good for any in-ground pool up to 30,000 gallons, which is quite a substantial size pool.
It sure is.
You know?
Wow. How many people currently today have salt on their pool, salt chlorination systems on their pool?
That's a great question. Today there are about 5.5 million in-ground pools across the US, and about 1.5 million already have salt chlorination technology. But it is the fastest growing form of sanitization for your pool. In fact, about 80% of all new pools being built are being outfitted with salt chlorine generation technology because of the comfort, convenience, and cost savings that it delivers to consumers. And builders have recognized this, and they want to be part of delivering a fabulous product to their customer base so that they can reap the rewards of having a great reputation, delivering on a quality product for their customers.
You know, people out there would like to know how much a product like this costs, and I know it's region specific on retail pricing, but approximately retail pricing to put Salt and Swim 3C on your pool, what would it cost?
Well, that's a great question, by the way. Salt and Swim 3C was designed to be the most affordable salt chlorine generating system possible. And we have seen it at retail for as low as $599 for a complete system.
Wow, that is a good price.
It's fabulous, and that is about half the price of other salt systems that are out there.
Yeah, but to get those features and benefits that you just explained for $599, that's I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to rethink, you know, salt is something they have to put on their pool.
We think it's really going to turn on those 4 million pool owners that currently don't have salt. They're going to really want to switch to this new way of sanitizing their pool. And I say it's a new way of sanitizing the pool. However, it has been around since the 1980s and 1990s in the United States, but it only became popular as word of mouth started to spread and people started to experience the benefits and the joys of swimming in that soft, silky water of a salt-treated pool. And another point that I'd like to make, Bruce, is that it's tremendously easy to install. Okay, one of the features of this product is we designed it so that consumers could, if they wanted to, install it themselves in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yes, the product has everything a consumer needs to take it home, install it themselves. We have on our website an installation video, which consumers can watch in a few minutes. We have simple quick start guides inside the box, which in a matter of a few moments, they can immediately see how to install this product with no glue. No gluing required.
That's hard to believe.
It is.
That's hard to believe, especially with hydraulics and the pressure that's built up in those pipes. I mean,
it's a tremendous innovation, it really is, and we're very proud of it. And it's catching on like wildfire, and we look forward to more than 4 million consumers enjoying this product in the future.
Well, I have to say, you're tasked with a huge opportunity there, and I hope it's successful. It sounds exciting, and I think everybody, once they see it and they get it in hand, are really going to enjoy the features and benefits.
We're very excited about it, Bruce.
Ray, I want to thank you very much.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
And thank you for joining us here at Hayward Connect, and we'll be back again soon. I'm Bruce Porter, Director of Marketing Communications, and once again, thank you.